Always on air, online, on mobile. Fox Toledo News at 10 starts right now.
What appears to be smoke is pouring out of a grain silo in East Toledo right now as firefighters struggle to put out the stubborn fire that's smoldering inside. You are looking live at the silo from the Fox Toledo mast cam. You can see it's a little windy out there the way it bounces around. It is shooting northeast from the future casino site along Miami Street in East Toledo. Good evening, I'm Laura Emerson. Authorities believe the fire inside that silo has been burning for days, and tonight crews began a more aggressive approach to putting it out. Fox Toledo's Barrett Andrews is just back from a news conference and is live with the latest.
Well, firefighters brought in a giant crane to knock a hole in the silo, and they've done that. They're trying to get the heat inside and the grain that's burned out, but there's a problem. Toledo fire officials told us just a few minutes ago they are too low in the silo. That burnt grain is higher up, crusted together thanks to the water they've been pouring on this all day and the fact that it's burnt, and this could pose a problem. Fire officials aren't sure how much higher the crane can go, because the higher up it goes, the closer the crane actually has to be to the structure, putting it in danger if the silo collapses, which at this point is still a possibility. So everyone's kind of asking at this point, what is next?
They'll continue with the breaching operation. They'll continue to monitor the heat, and when they're satisfied that they're making progress, then they'll probably reevaluate the decision about bringing people back into their homes.
And that's Battalion Chief Thomas Jacksetic there from Toledo Fire. Again tonight, like he just said, they're going to keep the crane here. They're going to keep pounding that foot-thick concrete, trying to make the hole bigger to get that grain and that heat out. Firefighters say these silos are older and were built before construction changed to plan for a catastrophic failure. Silos that are built now will actually collapse at the top if something goes wrong. If there's some sort of explosion, they'll blow at the top. These ones could actually weaken and break at any point on the structure, including out the bottom. That's why they're keeping people out of their homes and away from the area. There's supposed to be 2 more news conferences within the hour, and as we get new information, we will pass that along to you. But for now, we're live tonight. Barrett Andrews, Fox Toledo News.
All right, thanks for the update, Barrett. As we just mentioned, the fire has forced the evacuation of several blocks in East Toledo. This is the area that's affected there inside the lines, a radius of about a quarter mile or so around the silo, including Miami Street, Fassett, Oak, and Oakdale Avenue. Of course, those evacuation orders mean dozens, possibly even hundreds of people are out of their homes tonight. A shelter has been set up. Fox Toledo's Sean Hegarty joins us now live with continued Team Fox coverage of how some of those people are coping.
Yeah, last check, Laura, about a dozen or so people still at the East Toledo Senior Center, all because of this cloud that you can still see at a good distance away. You were talking earlier about how we're at the casino site, and you can still see the what might be dust or smoke, whatever it is right now, pouring out of there. So for those people over there in East Toledo, it might still be a long night. It's pizza for dinner here at the East Toledo Senior Center, but food, it's not the top priority.
I've got a lot of animals at my house that I have to take care of, and I can't go back and take care of them. So we're stuck in limbo here.
My pet's at home. Yeah, I miss my dog.
Dozens were here tonight for privacy purposes. You can't see them, but we did see a couple of smiles and lots of frustration.
I just can't control anything. Everybody else is controlling it for me right now.
Some here, though, knew something was wrong.
We could smell it, and it was like, it's been smelling like that for like 3 days, the past couple of days. And it just smelled like burnt, like coffee and stuff.
With Teddy Bear in reach, young and old made the best of a bad situation. Tomorrow, though, holds all new challenges.
Can't keep wearing the same thing to school. That's my main problem.
Right now, Red Cross officials are pretty much in a holding pattern because they haven't heard from the Toledo Fire Department of whether or not they're going to keep people there overnight and what would be designated as a shelter, or keep it right now what it is an evacuation center as we come back out here live. So right now, Red Cross is kind of up in the air. If you still need to go to the East Toledo Senior Center and you're out of the area there, you can still go in there. It is still open, but right now they haven't made a final decision of whether or not they're going to keep people there overnight. Reporting live in East Toledo, Sean Hegarty, Fox Toledo News.
All right, thank you, Sean. Several businesses were also forced to close because of that fire. One of those was this East Toledo carpet store on its busiest day of the week. The owner understood the danger of the situation and was willing to cooperate and anxious to leave the area.
Business is shut down. What are you going to do? It is our busiest day of the week, but what are you going to do? They're good neighbors. They certainly didn't start the fire, you know. Yeah. So it's one of them accidental things that happens.
This isn't the first major incident at the grain elevator in that area. Back in 2005, there was an explosion and fire at the Anderson's Cargill silo, also along the Maumee River. The incident shut down traffic on I-75, and fire crews were on the scene for weeks on that one, putting out hot spots until they were finally able to get the thing burned out. Stay with Fox Toledo for continuing coverage on the grain silo fire here in East Toledo. We will bring you updates on the air and on foxtoledo.com.